What's good, y'all boys, man? We're back, and today we got a little bit of more of a Madden style of video. And then had someone ask for us to like make a full lineup full of, you know what I'm saying, budget beasts. So everybody on this team is gonna be trying to find you a good, you know what I'm saying, a good player under 150K for every position. So we're gonna use the lineup tool in mut.gg. If you didn't know about mut.gg or collegefootball.fan, there are websites that have all the new cars, and like you can make the lineup, see how much cars cost, see how much they're going for a certain time. So, you can use that as a tool to supplement, being on the game at the moment. But yeah, we're gonna use this lineup tool to try to build you a squad. So yeah, let's see how much it costs to make a budget team, man. All right. For the O line, we're just going with guys who are like around 60K. I'm not too big into like, what I'm saying, investing into O linemen, so I might not be the best when it comes to, giving advice for that. I'm pretty stingy with my coins when it comes to O line because I feel like I'm gonna get sacked either way. So we're just gonna try to find solid guys around the 60K range. Let's shake David Edwards. Got 86. And everything's billion above 85 is definitely a plus. So these guys are probably just gonna be like pick and plug kind of guys. I really don't have any preference and don't really care to have a preference because, like I said, O lineman or O lineman, if you're gonna get sacked, you're gonna get sacked. We're gonna get Creed Humphrey just because he's under the 150K range and he's not really too budgety, but he does give the attribute boost with the AKA program. So uh, yeah, right guard. I want to give it to Tyler just because that's my right guard, but we're gonna give it to Shaq Mason, the little man. Like I said, oh no. Let's see. Cody White here. Y'all have something under the 85, which is kind of like redundant to what we want. The Castro does not, though, so we're going to go to Castro there. Right tackle. And 80. Don't want to see 80s. You do not want to see 80s, though. I do have that kind of theory. I like to have at least 85 plus for everything. When it comes to like picking out O linemen, just because, having the lowers kind of asking yourself to get kind of screwed. All right. But right tackle doesn't seem. Go. Now tight end, I have a preference. It's going to be I got Dalton Kincaid, just because he's kind of a freaking beast. Like price is pretty nice too. Like under 100K, 83,000 coin for, you know what I'm saying, Dalton Kincaid 6'4", 87 speed, man. Can't do shit better, especially at that price point. And receivers, you guys should know who our top two guys are gonna be. Gonna have Slayton at wide receiver 1. 73,000 coins. Then over here we're gonna have Cedric Tillman to pair with him. I spelled Cedric wrong. I did. That's embarrassing. Don't come for me. I didn't spell it wrong. You spelled it wrong. And in our slot spot, we're gonna go Tyreek Hill. He is the more expensive than both of those guys, but he's 90 speed version. But he has 90 speed, so 150 for 90 speed. Can't really be too mad at it. And running back, we're gonna go. I got Chase Brown, 89 speed. You know what I'm saying? It's under 70K. I think we're doing pretty good on the coin, for most of the guys. Will Levis, he's even cheaper than he was Friday. That is a dub. Fullback, well, it's a fullback, so you care about fullbacks. You got Brian Steele, 87 speed. Yeah. Yeah. Now let's get on to the defense, man. Offense, 87 overall offense, and so far I think just over probably a million, huh? Yeah, just at 1 million coins but that's an entire offense, and you got Curry Humphrey, which is a little, above the range. A million coins for what, 12, 13 players? I don't think that's too bad. But on defense, gotta make a little bit smarter moves, right? Gonna go with I got Holland under 70K. Boom. Fill out both our safety spots. with PJ Locke. Both of our safeties have above 88 speed. And you would love if he was a little bit bigger, but like I said, making a budget squad, man. And this is gonna be your guy. It's gonna be your guy. Right outside linebacker. Alright, I'm not mistaken. And the only real downside to this card is his power move, but he has a finesse move, which is gonna make up for the power move. So I'm gonna go our guy, former, In the middle linebacker, Troy Anderson, 88 speed, 90 hit power, 86 zone coverage. So overall, a very solid card. And, I know it doesn't show up on here, but he does have pretty good change of direction and agility for a linebacker. So that's also good to take account of. Now, this second entry is only for if you did what you know what I'm saying, you got this guy. If you have this guy, this obviously should be one of your linebackers. But I'm gonna put him there as a placeholder because I feel like he should definitely be on your team if you have the ability to get him, and he's still gonna be valuable. But we're gonna give him middle linebacker 3 just for the people who didn't, who couldn't get the Isaiah Simmons, which I know it kind of sucks. Like by pace, it would be a great option. He's just a little small and expensive, right? He's a little small and expensive. That's the only real issue with. Now, he's small and worse than Pace, but he's cheaper. So if you want to go for the Bucks, like this would be a guy who I feel like can kind of replace the role of Isaiah Simmons. He's just small. That's like the only issue, and he's kind of expensive. But he like if you didn't have an Isaiah Simmons, or go down here, they both got the same zone coverage as well, similar overall. So you want to go with a slightly bigger body for -1 speed. Now this is just if you don't have Isaiah Simmons. If you have Isaiah Simmons, just get the Anderson to pair with him. You'll be perfectly fine out there as a user or inside linebacker. Period. We're gonna go to the left. Now, my gut is telling me to go Kayvon, which, I am going to go Kayvon because I feel like he, as a power rusher, you can't really finesse move, but like as just a rush, you just want one thing or the other. Kayvon Thibodeaux is probably the best option you got out there. 86 speed, much faster than Bosa, you see. And another guy who you can look into, though, if you're not looking for a pass rushing left outside linebacker, I'm saying the linebacker from the Colts, he has 88 speed, and he does move pretty well out there. Not as well as I got Anderson, but he does have pretty smooth out there if you're looking for like a pass coverage left outside linebacker. But I'm going to plug in K1 just because, the way I run the scheme, outside linebacker, at least one of them is going to be rushing. So, yeah. So we got our top line of defense already done. Just around 500K so far. For the cornerbacks, it's where it gets kind of, iffy. Prime time was cheaper. Prime time would definitely be the option to go with right here. The first cornerback we're going to add is going to be Cam Taylor-Britt for 100K. So he's teetering on the range a little bit like some of the other more expensive guys. But, 100K, 89 speed, 89 acceleration. He needs more of a zone coverage guy. So to pair with him, right, just give you a little bit of versatility. We're going to put the man coverage corner over here. 88 overall. He also has 89 speed, but he's a more of a man style kind of guy, specifically for the man. But in our slot, it's going to be a guy who's been on a bunch of our budget beast list, saying full list, man. Eric Stokes, man. Gotta go Eric Stokes. He's 6 foot, 88 speed and acceleration. You know what I'm saying? Solid zone coverage, good man coverage. And he's 33K, man. Like 33K, that's perfect cornerback right there. Now, next space we got to go is our defensive line. You want speed, and we want to be a solid block set and have one or both of their stats maxed out as a pass rusher. You know what I'm saying? Above the what am I talking about? It's Micah Parsons, man. It's Micah Parsons. Like it's just Micah, man. Should I cooperate him? Yeah. Under 70K, 61,000 coins, Micah Parsons. It's just Micah, man. It's just Micah. I'm over there rambling. It's just Micah. It's just Micah. Easily just Micah. Now, on to the defensive tackle spot. I kind of care about D tackle just because I like D tackle in real life. But it's really whatever kind of position, right? So you want to want a guy who has pretty solid acceleration. I will say that that's something I look for pretty heavily in defensive tackles is acceleration. McFarland. So I think of the options we have available, I think Booger's 87 overall probably be D tackle one. I'm gonna go D tackle one. We're gonna give you 2 D tackles though. And Bobby Brown, 88 block shed, 84 acceleration, D tackle 2. Now for the left end, need another guy who can kind of do, the job. And Jason Taylor has 87 speed, 86 acceleration. Block shed is high. The only thing is low with the power move. But like I said, one or the other, and he does do one especially well with the finesse move. So he's going to be our left end today. And with that, that's about do for the entire defense. And as of now, we're at 2.1 million coins for a whole filled out squad. And no one on this list is above 150,000 coins. So I think I'm going to try to see if we can get you a kicker and a punter. But after that, man, that's going to be, all she wrote. Yeah, so you might as well get the, the highest kicker, even though I know y'all not, saying. Jamie Gillen. Just for the vibes. He's worth kick power, huh? Nah, you don't care about punter. No one cares about punter. And yeah, that's the squad, man. 87 overall. No Kim boost, no thing team attributes to it. So, you don't get any extra boost for it. But, this is one of the best teams you can make in the game. Like, in my opinion, I think the highest overall you can probably get right now is probably 90, maybe 91. Maybe, but that'd probably be with like Kim boost up. So I feel like overall it's a solid squad. There's only 2 million coin, which I say it's only 2 million, but you gotta think about it. You're making this from scratch, like from zero, and you want to have, try to give you a pretty competitive squad as well. Than what you have with a bunch of bums like it out. If you were to go cheap anywhere, I would go online. You just don't come for me if the O-line doesn't block anybody. Because I don't make the best decision when it comes to O-line, man. I just don't, But overall, I feel like this is a squad you could definitely take into any field and hang with just about anyone. Like, obviously, some of the guys squads might annoy you, but I think with a team like this, you could hang with just about anyone with this kind of offense. You got speed everywhere. You got the gunslinger that you want from quarterback. O-line is solid. Tight end is solid. Defense, you got speed, man. You got speed on the defense. Got 289 speed corners, 87 speed on both your ends. The D tackle pretty fast as well, with good acceleration, good block shape, so to be able to stop the run. Pass rushers are good, users are good, man. So I feel like this is a solid team, like for anybody. I feel like having a budget, you can make it work, bro. You can make it work. Just be a little, be a little bit smart with your coins, and like Eric Stokes, he's 86 overall, but he still has good stats compared to the other guys. Like, you can argue he's up there with, Cam Taylor and Tyler, even though they're like twice or triple his price with Cam Taylor Brick. Yeah, man, if you guys enjoyed, man, give me a thumbs up. It was greatly appreciated. And for the guy who commented for me to make this video, I appreciate you, man. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope this list, this video helps you, form your team, and that's what you were looking for. And if it did, man, I appreciate that. And you've been liking the channel, been liking the content we've been putting out today, hit the subscribe button, turn on the notification bell. And until next time, I'll see y'all boys.